Welcome to Earnings Central. In this video, we'll break down XPeng's third quarter fiscal 2024 earnings. We'll cover key financial performance metrics and dig into insights from the earnings call. Let's get started. Starting with top-line revenue, the original estimate for Q3 was $1.43 billion. The company actually reported revenue of $1.44 billion, surpassing expectations slightly by 0.7%. However, this quarterly revenue marked a significant 23% increase compared to the $1.17 billion reported in the same quarter last year. Moving to adjusted earnings per share, or EPS, the original estimate for Q3 was a loss of 30 cents. The company actually reported a loss of 27 cents per share, exceeding expectations by 3 cents. This result also reflects a 34 cents improvement compared to the loss of 61 cents reported in the same quarter last year. Now, let's dive into some additional performance metrics highlighted during the earnings call. XPeng delivered an impressive 46,533 units in the quarter, which is a 54% increase quarter-over-quarter and a 16% jump year-over-year. They're really picking up steam. Their vehicle gross margin improved significantly to 8.6% compared to a negative 6.1% in the same period last year. This shows they're getting more efficient in their production and cost management. The overall gross margin for the quarter hit 15.3%, marking 5 consecutive quarters of improvement. Internationally, XPeng is making serious moves. Overseas sales now represent 15% of their total sales, with a 70% sequential increase. They're targeting expansion to over 300 stores and covering 90% of the electric vehicle market outside North America. Their research and development spending came in at 1.63 billion renminbi, which might sound high, but it's strategic. They're investing heavily in future technologies, particularly in AI and autonomous driving capabilities. Now, let's shift focus to some of the key insights and takeaways from the earnings call. XPeng is positioning itself as an AI-defined car company, and they're not just talking the talk. Their recent P7 Plus model launch was a massive success, with over 30,000 firm orders on the first night. CEO He Xiaoping believes the next 10 years will be the era of AI in mobility. They're not just adding AI features. They're fundamentally rethinking how cars are developed and experienced. Their AI Hawkeye visual ADAS solution is groundbreaking. It doesn't rely on HD maps, which is a game changer. Their global expansion strategy is particularly interesting. They're not just exporting cars, they're adapting their technology for different markets. In Europe, for instance, they're focusing on features like smart cabin, efficient charging, and high-quality after-sales service. XPeng is also developing exciting extended-range technology. Their Quinton Super electric system promises a pure electric range of 430 kilometers and a combined range of 1,400 kilometers. They're preparing to offer both pure electric and extended range options to cater to diverse global customer needs. Perhaps most importantly for investors, XPeng sees a clear path to profitability. They're expecting to break even towards the end of 2025, driven by product mix improvements, scale effects, and continued cost reductions. By the end of this year, they anticipate having over 40 billion renminbi in cash. Their technology development is relentless. They're working on a 12-base large model with 80 times more parameters than in-vehicle models. By the end of 2024, they plan to achieve door-to-door full scenario ADAS, and by Q4 2025, they're targeting less than 1 takeover per 100 kilometers. Looking ahead, XPeng plans to launch at least 4 new models in 2025, including super electric vehicles. Each model is intended to be distinctive and competitive in its segment. The message is clear. XPeng isn't just another electric vehicle company. They're a technology company reimagining mobility through AI. Their strategic focus, continued innovation, and commitment to cost efficiency make them a compelling player in the evolving automotive landscape. That wraps up our recap of XPeng's third quarter fiscal 2024 earnings. If you found this recap helpful and want to stay on top of more earnings reports from other companies, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more quick and easy breakdowns coming your way from Earnings Central.